こんばんは。割子ちゃんやで。今日もレスターライブやってくれ。相変わらずうまくしゃべれへんけどぼちぼちやってくれ。目が上向いたままやったな。これで治ったの。とりあえず見入る。君は
Located nearby shelter. Transmitting coordinates to
戦
your
場からの
device.
脱
Those
出が目
things are
的み
still
たいや
around,
な。
huh?
They were constructed as refuge for civilians if ever a state of emergency was declared.
But not soldiers, is that it?
Upon finding survivors, I will transmit their coordinates to you. Go to their aid whenever possible.
I'll do what I can.
地図よしよか。地下通れってことか
The
な。
enemy is approaching.
でも前回の感じからしてダッシュで強引に切り抜けるが正解やな。全然
Nearby
隠れてへ
survivor
んな。
located. Transmitting coordinates to your device.
戦車は無理やな。早速死んだわ。ちゃんとしゃがんでたら見つからへんかったとかあるんかな。試してみるか。
Located nearby shelter. Transmitting coordinates to your device.
Those things are still around, huh?
They were constructed as refuge for civilians if ever a state of emergency was declared.
But not soldiers, is that it?
Upon finding survivors, I will transmit their coordinates to you. Go to their aid whenever possible.
I'll do what I can.
なんかだんだんアイテム拾うのも面倒くさくなってくんねんな。立ち上がるん。見える気がすんねんな。 頼むから気づかんとってくれ。
Caution. The enemy is approaching.
わかっとるわい。
Caution. The enemy is approaching. Nearby survivor located. Transmitting coordinates to your device.
なったか。
Damn it.
あかんかったわ。ワンちゃんあるよな。
Located
戦
nearby
車かわし
shelter.
た後の動きや
Transmitting
な。
coordinates to your device.
Those things are still around, huh?
They were constructed as refuge for civilians if ever a state of emergency was declared.
この細い通路に入るのが正解かな。
Upon finding survivors, I will transmit their coordinates to you. Go to their aid whenever
8番
possible.
タオル。
I'll do what I can.
Caution. The enemy is approaching. Caution. The enemy is approaching. Caution. The enemy is
あいつ
approaching.
らめっちゃ機関好きやからな。空き缶。
Nearby survivor located. Transmitting coordinates to your device. Caution. The enemy is approaching.
Bell Tower. あっちからも来てる。1マガジンで殺し切らんのが辛いな。
Looks like I'm out of ammo.
弾がない。マジか。
That's better. That freaking hurts.
あばよ。
Caution. The enemy is approaching.
一人かな。アイテムこんな持ってなかったっけ？何か面白いの作れそうやな。役に立つかはわからへんけど。
Caution, the enemy is approaching. Caution, the enemy is approaching. Caution, the enemy is approaching.
一人だけっぽいな。
Caution, the enemy is approaching.
おったわ。孤立してるところを襲うべきやったな。
Caution, the enemy is
映
approaching.
像。元恋。
Don't move!
外した。スライディングが当たるかどうかで生死が決まる。
Damn it.
あかんかった。
Located nearby shelter. Transmitting coordinates to your device.
Those things are still around, huh?
They were constructed as refuge for civilians if ever a state of emergency was declared.
But not soldiers, is that it?
Upon finding survivors, I will transmit their coordinates to you. Go to their aid whenever possible.
I'll do what I can.
Caution, the enemy is approaching.
いい愛するには敵が硬すぎるんやな。そういえば鉄パイプは
Caution, the enemy is approaching.
ちょっと通りますよ。
Nearby survivor located. Transmitting coordinates to your device.
弾だけあってもな。アサルトライフルあるやん。前回の経験からサブマシンガンが込みなのは分かってる。火炎瓶はすごく大事。なんかこのインターフェース苦手やな。
Caution, the enemy is approaching. Caution, the enemy is approaching.
地下は地下でめんどくさかったもんな。
Caution, the enemy is approaching.
That's the one. There.
Mikhail, Garmonian soldiers are killing civilians in this area. Transmitting coordinates to your device.
Doing this. Freaking hurts.
なんで飛び出してしまうんや。破壊された。
Damn it.
ほんとダメットやわ。この地図見ただけじゃ通れる通れへんがわからへんねん
The
な。
enemy is approaching.
Enemy spotted.
Mikhail, Garmonian soldiers are killing civilians in this area. Transmitting coordinates to your device.
ああ、ちゃんかよ。
Why are they doing this? Freaking hurts. Damn it.
もっと素早くやればいけるかな。四角行ったり丸行ったり。
Caution, the enemy is approaching.
操作って感じやな。
Caution, the enemy is approaching. Mikhail, Garmonian soldiers are killing civilians in this area. Transmitting coordinates to your device.
そんなん知ら
Damn
ん。
it. Why are they doing this?
Caution, the enemy is approaching.
Ah! There.
しっかりスキー突破か。14小隊と合流。 酒でも飲む。めっちゃ酔っ払ってるやん。これはひどい。治った。
Be alert. Someone is approaching you from behind.
Apologies, mon ami. I wasn't trying to sneak up on you. The name's Patrick Lemaire. I'm a freelance reporter.
面白枠来たな。
You are kidding, right? I am reporting.
何笑とん
Obviously.
ねん。
I got a tip that war was brewing in Nova Slava, so I came to the city a while back to check it out.
You're telling me you knew this would happen?
Well, I knew something would happen. We have our sources, you know. I take it you believe me, then. See, I just want to ask you a few questions. I've been watching you for a while now. You're a born survivor. You don't take any risks you don't have to, shaking danger like it's second nature. Everybody ought to put their own life first, ahead of anyone else's. Even soldiers. Didn't you know? The Russinian army decided to retreat from Nova Slava.
What do you mean, retreat? The battle just barely started.
Still, the truth is your friends keep pulling back further and further. The only ones left in the city are survivors like you, and the Garmonians hunting them down. Find a way to survive. That's been your only option since the beginning.
They sent us here to die.
Well, now for the good news. I have a guaranteed way to get you out of this mess. But there's something I need you to do for me.
And what's that exactly?
この街
First, I
は
want
通
to
行
put you
不
to
能
the
だら
test
け
a bit
やから
more.
な。
Let's meet up again later. After all, you were heading somewhere when I stopped you. Perhaps it's best you hurry along. Once you're finished with your errand, I'll get in touch again.
The hell is with that guy? I don't like this. Koshka, was he serious about the retreat?
Currently, no official order has been given. However, I cannot determine the situation is not as he says.
Damn it. So if I want help, he's it. Hey, what are you doing here? This area's dangerous. Get out of here. Did you hear me? I said get out of here. Head for the shelter, okay?
Don't talk down to me. It's your fault this happened. All of you.
感じ悪いな。なんだと。
And what exactly is our fault? We're fighting tooth and nail out here. Do you know how many friends I've lost already?
So what? You lost. You're useless. I'm going to kill every last one of them. Since you can't seem to
誰
do
が
it, I
敵
will.
ラン兵士や。諦
I
めろ。
know how you feel, but you're better off just letting it go.
Let it go? Let it go, he says! So I should just let it go and move on!
Okay, go
Live
ahead,
my
Nalo.
life when everyone I've ever known is dead!
そこに敵おるで。
There's no reason to die.
Nalo.
Stop being stupid.
You're right. There's no
生
reason
き
to
て
do
ても意
anything
味な
anymore.
いよ。
Even live.
Wow. 弾拾い変かな。 無理っぽい。戦場は過酷やな。火炎瓶作りすぎたかな。とりあえず燃やすか。めっちゃ腫れてるやん。お前も燃えとけ。踊ってるね。まだいる。しぶといな。起きてもた。回復してる場合ちゃうやん。外したか。ハンドガンの方が強い気すらするな。この世界の連射武器は弱い。
Koshka to Mikhail. Location of 14th platoon confirmed. Several survivors are engaged in combat, but they are outnumbered. The enemy is patrolling the area. Be careful, Mikhail.
Damn it, I'm not gonna make it in time.
Located inactive Wanzer. There are soldiers guarding it. Please be careful.
今度はそっち。
Caution. The enemy is approaching.
この町めちゃくちゃ金網重い。ミハエル君、やる気がないときは木箱すら登ってくれへん。飛び越せても登れはしない。
Caution. The enemy is approaching. Caution. The enemy is approaching.
全然カバーできてへん。カバー。一人か。
Caution.
お前一人か。お家です。 ぶってる。
That's better.
回復しとこう。まだ誰かに見つかってるらしい。バレニア。めっちゃおるやん。どないすんねんこれ。
Caution. The enemy is approaching.
持ってる。
Caution. The enemy is approaching.
何か作られへんかな。
Caution. The enemy is approaching.
バレた。もうしまいや。やめてや。やめてや。
Looks like I'm out of ammo.
弾がねえな、じゃねえよ。
I don't wanna die yet.
知ってた。なんでこんな苦しいところばっかり通らすの。
Caution. The enemy is approaching.
なんですぐ立つの。
Caution. The enemy is approaching.
Hey!
バルト。俺ももうた。当てるのも難しいね。と寛解お前。だからカバーできてへんで。やめてや。
Koshka to Mikhail. Location of 14th platoon confirmed. Several survivors are engaged in combat, but they are outnumbered. The enemy is patrolling the area. Be careful, Mikhail.
Damn it, I'm not gonna make it in time.
Located inactive Wanzer. There are soldiers guarding it. Please be careful.
That's better.
Caution. The enemy is approaching. Caution. The enemy is
乗れるバン
approaching.
パーがある。
Caution. The enemy is approaching.
うるせえな。
Caution.
ああ。動き早すぎちゃうお前ら。乗れるパンツァーなんてあったか。そこへ。あれか。決まった攻略しか許さん感じやな。近づかなあかんのか。
Caution. The enemy is approaching. Caution. The enemy is approaching.
Enemy spotted!
Alright, finally!
ザルケージオッズ。処刑タイムや。マシンガンしか持ってへんのか。
Net damaged. Damage level insignificant. Connected. Rifle. Left hand. Net damage increasing. Realigning fuselage control. Connected. Machine gun. Right hand. Damage critical. I advise abandoning this net.
オーバーヒートがダルい。ブラックスワンとか言われても何かわからへん。
Left hand.
ショットガンやったらしい。こっからは降りてくださいね、カーン。降りるときはアニメないんや。 アイテムないかな。ライナー、そんなこと言うてへん。
Hey, you okay?
Are you on our side?
Are you hurt?
My unit's destroyed. I'm the only one who made it out. Damn Carmonians.
みんな死んでるな。
You don't by chance have any meds or anything on you, do you?
持ってるよ。
Yeah, I've got something. Use this.
Thanks. I owe you one.
こんなんいくつあっても一
Those
緒や。
Carmonians better watch out. It's payback time. It's the
頼むで、
spirit
皆
of
殺し
the
にしてくれ。
Ruthenian army. No way am I just gonna roll over and let this be the end. Hey, mind if I ask you one more favor? I've got a rifle, but no slugs. You don't have any you could spare, do you?
お前さ、
You got a
あん
death
た
wish
に
or
は渡せ
something?
ないよ。
Don't be stupid. I understand that you want to go shoot up the ones that killed your friends, but I'm not going to help you die. Come on, just go to the shelter. You're not dying yet.
How sweet. Fine. I'll do what you've told me. See you around.
砂をやめ。
Subject of protection registered. Lead the way to the shelter.
マジか。
Patrick just sent a rendezvous
さっき全
location,
滅させといた
transmitting
よな。
coordinates
All
to your
right,
device.
now. This timing is almost too perfect. Was he watching me or something?
"あとは勝手に頑張れよ。
Subject of protection has encountered the enemy. Go to the rescue.
どっから
Damn it!
置いてきたお前。
Damn it!
オーバー。置き攻めやめろや。
Enemy soldiers!
リロード遅いね。俺も助かったよ。マイチョついてっか。
That's better.
これも。おるやんけ。あのさ、
Enemy troop deployments have changed.
さっ
Transmitting
きまでど
information
こ
to
行
your
ってたん
device.
や。開いても時間
Civilian
止まら
subject
へん。
of protection safely evacuated to shelter.
オリコ、ちゃんもシェルター入りたい。割子、
Caution. The enemy is approaching.
どっから復活すんの？ほんまムカつく連中や。
Enemy troop deployments have changed. Transmitting information to your device.
敵かと思った。ずいぶん余裕やな。
Mon ami, you made it here in one piece. Not too shabby. So about that thing I wanted you to do for me. Okay. All I require is that you rescue a certain civilian from inside the city.
What civilian?
The target is Novoslava Councilman Vladimir Bunin. That big shot was an official at the Porto-Nova Authority for several years. But just recently was elected as a councilman. There's a chance that he holds the flame that ignited this war.
What are you talking about?
A couple years ago, the plans for a new Wanza model was stolen from the UCS. Or to be more exact, they found evidence that they'd been illegally copied. You didn't hear about that. Well, I guess a lot of heads would roll if that info had leaked. Anyway, the best guess anyone had for where those copied plans ended up was here, in Novoslava. You need the right resources if you're going to manufacture Wanzas. Having the Port and Arbor Authority under your thumb would be ideal. I'm sure even you know about the group that fought tooth and nail for Novoslava's liberation. He was one of the ones at the top, organizing the whole thing. Leveraging that is what got him elected to the council. Ever since, he's been growing more and more powerful. More powerful than any councilman could ever hope to be. There's plenty of talk that there's a dark underbelly to his triumphs.
What does any of this have to do with the war?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. But what if the real reason for this sudden invasion was to bury the truth? I know it sounds crazy, but it's not impossible. That's why I want to speak with Bunin, myself. I have proof Bunin's alive and well. He sent an SOS from the Konakov Council building.
まるでフ
But
ロ
I'm
ント
not
ミッ
going
シ
to
ョンみ
stand
た
here
い
all
や
day
な。
talking your ear off. You in? Then we have an arrangement.
全然ど
You
うで
keep
もい
him
いけ
alive
ど
for
な。
me. I'll tell you how to get out of here. Better hurry.
人見知
He
りや
won't
ね
live forever.
「アーカイブ何も拾ってへん」チャプター3は2ほど辛くなかったな。でも、まだ油断はできへん。どうやら、半分入ってへんみたいやからな。ロード、長いな。どうせ死ぬんやから。 そんないっぱい読み込めませんでええのに。
How's the rest of the city faring, Koshka? What's going on with the Ruthenian army?
The defense forces are retreating from this area. Retreating troops are heading westward. It seems the plan is to regroup at the harbor.
Then there's no point in staying here much longer.
Collecting footage of the area. The safest route to the harbor is through the sewers. Borodin's soldiers are in the city. Take care not to run into them.
He always has been like a dog with a bone. Some things never change.
こいつの安全は信用ならへんな。
Olga, there is a Ruthenian soldier nearby being pursued by the enemy.
A survivor?
Staff Sergeant Mikhail Shuvalov of the 2nd Mobile Platoon. He is safeguarding a civilian and is considerably exhausted. Transmitting the information to your device. Survivors located. Transmitting coordinates to your device.
あれは 100% のやつやな。死ぬやつ。
Caution. The enemy is approaching. Caution. The enemy is approaching.
There!
外した。ダウン攻撃表示で前に行ってくれへん。打点勝ったか今。すぐ高いとこ取ろうとする。ないね、その動き。セーブポイントどこやったっけな。よりによって扱わ。
Caution. The enemy is approaching.
諦めたみたいな。めっちゃ正面におる。やっぱバレますよね。外した。
That's much better.
カメラ。ハンドガンの弾助かる。
Caution. The enemy is approaching.
なんかおる。 装備耐久度あるらしいし。シャベル入れ替えとか。
Caution. The enemy is approaching.
毎朝とか。
Caution. The enemy is approaching. Caution. The enemy is approaching. Caution. The enemy is approaching.
Hey, you! You're a cop, right? What are you doing just wandering around like an
アイテ
idiot?
ム開いた
You
かっ
need to
ただ
get
けなんや
me
けど。
somewhere safe. Now!
I am a police officer.
口の
But
利き
what
方に
gives you
気を
the
つけろ。
idea you can talk to me like that?
I could say the same to you! This is no way to treat a civilian. Do you know who I am?
知らんわ。
Whoever you are, a civilian is a civilian. We're all equals.
I'm Zartek's executive director! I practically fund all of Nova Slava with the taxes I pay. Oh, I have plenty of high-ranking friends in the police force. All I'd have to do is say the word, and you'd be out of a job. Now that you understand your place, hurry up and take me somewhere safe!
Unfortunately, you aren't the only one who needs my help right now. I'll tell you how to get to the shelter. You'll have to get there on your own.
You insolent!
自分で
How
行けよ
dare
な。
you speak to me like that? I'll remember this! You'll regret the day you crossed me!
生きてたらな。
Subject of protection registered. Searching for route.
無敵かよ。
Caution. The enemy is approaching.
.あいつあたりにならんかな。おとり。なんやねんこの壁。
Caution. The enemy is approaching. Caution. The enemy is approaching.
あいつ長生きやな。
Caution. The civilian is under attack. Go to the rescue.
これは
The
死んだな。
civilian is under attack. Go to the rescue. The civilian is dead.
There!
スーパーアクロバティックや。 うわ土佐の回復が。 踏まれてシンが。
Subject of protection registered. Searching for route.
Now.
何？なう。
Oh my god, this is the exact opposite of safe!
Subject of protection has encountered the enemy. Go to the rescue. Subject of protection has encountered the enemy. Go to the rescue. The civilian is under attack.
やべ、外した。
Happening.
戦車おるやん。
That's much better. That's much better. That's much better.
乗られへんのか、こいつ。山脈に立ったな。アイテム、アイテム。間違えた。全部取ってもか。そんな発煙と入らんやろ。 135発か。死ぬまで股間から目を離さなかった。鎮痛剤の存在理由がよくわからへん。複雑な構造してるな。なんかおった。アイテム発見。また鎮痛剤。
Finally, some help. Wait, you're a
ミ
civilian?
ハイル、
Not who you were hoping for, I can leave.
No, wait. I'll take whatever help I can
生
get.
きとったんか俺。
Beggars can't be choosers.
That girl. I saw her in the slums. Is she alive?
Yeah.
Enemy soldiers, prepare to intercept.
You take care of the girl. I'll handle the hostiles.
Caution, the enemy seems to be approaching.
"どっから来んの?" 装備すんのめんどくさいな。しとこう。
Caution, the enemy seems to be
一応
approaching.
役立つか
There
分
is
からへん
no
けど。
time until arrival.
めっちゃ来たよ。ああ。あいつまだ生きてたんか。あんだけ飲んで。マヤ。戦車撃た。戦車は無理やろ。広くない。
Warning, enemy reinforcements have arrived.
I'm out of ammo!
アーマーサービスの忘れてたわ。 スモークとか取る場合か。
Caution, body armor damage worsening.
Someone cover me!
Warning, enemy reinforcements have arrived.
Someone cover me!
That's much better.
Caution, the enemy is approaching.
Halt!
Warning, body armor failure. Please take care when under fire.
メニューの操作が
I better find more ammo.
弾なくなったんやけど。近距離バトルや鎮痛剤とかいらんねん。
Warning, enemy reinforcements have arrived. Caution, caution, body armor damaged.
「あいそら落とすもハンドガンの弾ばっかりや」
Caution, body armor damage worsening.
Reloading!
Warning, body armor failure. Please take care when under fire.
Ah!
しのいだか。
No sign of the enemy nearby. It is safe for the time being.
しゃべ
You
る
did
大
well
事
out
すぎやろ。
there. For a civvy.
I suppose the Ruthenian army is too busy to drill any manners into its soldiers. This is why I hate the military.
Seriously? Does she look like mine? No. She was stumbling around all by herself. I just happened to get us away from those guys back there. I mean, who'd leave a little kid alone to fend for herself? Take the girl and get to the shelter. I'll go get help. With things the way they are, that's the only option.
I'm not so sure about that.
理不尽になった絶対絶命都市みたいやな選択肢といい。
But I honestly don't know if you're capable.
Do all cops have a hero complex, or is it just you? Letting a civilian get involved won't cause me anything but trouble.
I'm just worried about her. I have a responsibility to protect her.
We're in the middle of a war. Now is not the time to go sticking your neck out when you don't have to. Get your head on straight.
This conversation is a waste of time. I'm getting her to the shelter, and I'm finding help. Alone.
Whatever makes you happy.
Well, good morning. Don't worry. Everything's going to be fine. I'll protect you.
めっちゃ警戒されてるやん。
Don't touch me! Wait! Come back! Koshka, see if there's any info in the city police
シャベルで
database
敵を
about that
殺す
girl.
ゴリラやからな。
I have found something that may be relevant. She bears a striking resemblance to the victim of an incident that took place 4 years ago. Yulia Smirnova, 5 years old at the time, lost both parents to the riots that erupted throughout Novoslava. Afterwards, a foster facility called Like Family took guardianship of her.
She's an orphan. Another victim of those riots.
Garmonian troops are amassing in the plaza. I believe they are enacting some sort of operation in this area.
This could be my chance to find out what they're scheming.
It will be dangerous. Proceed with caution.
めっちゃ敵色ね。
Caution. The enemy is approaching.
「バチ抜けてか」ごっそり持ってかれた。
That's much better.
ゴリラじゃなければ死んでた。アイテムだけ取らせてくれ。じゃあはい、また壁。
Caution. The enemy is approaching.
セーフとか書いてあるのに敵の気配があんねんな。
Caution.
めっ
The
ちゃ近
enemy is
づいていってる
approaching.
やん。
Caution. The enemy is approaching.
ロボットもおるやん。どこが安全やな。
Caution. The enemy is approaching.
ちょっと通りますよ。
Caution. The enemy is approaching.
目的地、そこ。
Caution. The enemy is
ど
approaching.
こ？敵の動向を探る。
Caution.
まだ近づかない菅野。いけた。
I want a situation report now. Have you located Boonin?
Sir, a search of his office yielded a number of data files.
Only files? Not the man himself? He had orders to wait there.
There was no one in the office, sir.
That coward must have gotten spooked. Order our troops to conduct a thorough search of the area for him. And get those files analyzed immediately. Kill anyone who tries to interfere. Am I understood?
Yes, sir.
なんでそうなるんやろな。
That wasn't Borodin's unit. That man looked like the commander, but he wasn't wearing a Garmonian uniform. Who on earth is he?
His uniform resembles a Zaftra army pilot suit. It is highly possible that Zaftra sent him to collaborate with the
ま
Garmonia
たザーフ
army.
トラか。
Wait. Are you saying Zaftra's involved in this war?
Lacking any further information, I
That is
cannot hazard a
Asciara.
guess.
That didn't look like any invasion unit I've ever seen. So, what are they doing here?
Lacking any further information, I cannot hazard a guess.
Don't worry about it. I'll figure it out for myself. They mentioned something about data files. Maybe finding those files will tell me what those guys are doing here.
Maji マジで。やばそうなところばっかりやん。6発だけ。すごくないわ。
Caution. The enemy is approaching.
ちょっと通るよ。下だ。青影。
Enemy troop deployments have changed. Transmitting information to your device. Warning. There are multiple enemies in the vicinity. The enemy is on high alert.
That's much better.
回復させて。外した。スライディング難しいな。ルートファイルどこ？こんなか。出たら入れるの。めっちゃ撃たれてるんやけど。めっちゃ撃たれてるんやけど。どこ行くねん。出たタイルが欲しいだけなんですけど。京都のゴール。 打ち込まれまくりや。データファイルどうやって取るの？わからんすぎる。
Caution, the enemy is approaching. Caution, the enemy is approaching.
一撃じゃなかった。敵いっぱいいるね。
My job's not done yet.
やはり空き缶しかないか。データファイルの取り方とか書いてあったっけ？追うって書いてるだけやねんな。桜ってなんやねん。
Caution, the enemy is approaching.
Who's there?
引っ張るとやっぱりバレた。
My job's not done yet.
つらい。
Caution, the enemy is approaching.
なんでこっちを警戒しに来るんや。 私じゃないですよ。マジで当たらん。当たったか。一体倒すのが大変すぎや。まずは一匹。
Caution. The enemy is approaching.
いつも黙らせたいよな。なんで一撃じゃないの、お前。
Enemy troop deployments have changed. Transmitting information to your device. Warning. There are multiple enemies in the vicinity. The enemy is on high alert.
なんでやねん。やめてやん。セーブしとこ。ボックス共通じゃないんやな。
Caution. The enemy is...
Enemy spotted!
貝原だ。渡すげんか、こいつ。黒くない？ショベルナイト、や。走ってるの。 慌てとる慌てとる。こうぶってるで。すごいジャンプ力やな。落ち着きを取り戻したか。しまった、外した。ギャグみたいやな。MGS みたいに無線で応援を呼ぶシステムはない。うろうろしてるな。納得はいってないみたいやな。同辞書に戻ると。なかなかしなへんな。ホイールあったんや。当たってへんやん。歯の範囲をそっか。歯に表示の意味ないやん。あいつとされてたら日が変わってもうたな。どうって家に戻れや。
Caution, the enemy is approaching.
苦しめ。死んだか。静かになったな。
Caution, the enemy is approaching.
Who's there?
やべ。やめていただけません。
Reloading!
ダブルファイヤーや。ほとぼりが冷めたみたいな。
Analyzing
警戒され
data.
てるとあかん
File
のか。
name. First Special Battalion dinner assignments. Entered into
わか
archives.
りにくすぎる。
Seriously?
Nearby survivor located. Transmitting coordinates to your device.
はい。危なかった。ご丁寧に取られへんくなってる。
Caution. The enemy is approaching. Analyzing data. File name. Top 100 Garmonian beauties. Entered into archives.
What? Don't archive that.
.さて、この辺り通れるかどうかやな。いるよ、敵が。あったよ、入り口が。上の方か。
Caution. The enemy is approaching.
トントン亭。嫌な予感がする。
Caution.
Data analysis complete. Good. Now transmit these copies.
Don't move!
俺もまた。落ち着いて回復や。
Caution, the enemy is approaching.
What is this, Koshka?
It appears to be Wanzer production reports. It seems that, for some reason, this one was designed and produced in secret.
So those guys who were looking for Boonin must really be after this mech.
It is highly possible. According to the data, it was already assembled and transported to warehouses near the harbor. Enemy troop deployments have changed, transmitting information to your device. Caution, the enemy is approaching. Caution, the enemy is approaching. Caution, the enemy is
どこに行
approaching.
くんや。
Caution, the enemy is approaching. Caution, the enemy is approaching.
There!
ここにおるやん。
That's much better.
思い通り動かれて。
Enemy spotted!
Much better.
どこに向かう
My job's not done yet.
の。こっちじゃなかったのは確かや。わかんなくない？
What is this, Koshka?
It appears to be Wanzer production reports. It seems that, for some reason, this one was designed and produced in secret.
So those guys who were looking for Boonin must really be after this mech.
It is highly possible. According to the data, it was already assembled and transported to warehouses near the harbor. Enemy troop deployments have changed,
Enemy spotted!
transmitting information to your device. Warning. There are multiple enemies in the vicinity. The enemy is on high alert.
That's much better.
どこ行くって言ってる。わからへんし。
Fire in the hole! Ah!
跳ねすぎちゃうグレネード。目的地はない。
Caution, the enemy is approaching. The nearby enemy troops have started to mobilize. They seem to be heading toward the harbor.
They must have seen the copies of this data. Koshka, have you been able to locate that girl? Yulia?
There is no information on anyone fitting her description nearby. Perhaps she has already left this area.
I see. Wherever she is, I hope she's safe. Anyway, I need to hightail it to the harbor. Who knows how long the Ruthenian army can hold out for?
そっちか。何かに割れた。やめてくれやめてくれ。とにかく弾がない。はよ、あっち行け。
Caution, the enemy is approaching.残数なくなったやつ勝手に外れてほしいな。
どっかで見たことあるおっさんやな。ただの使い回しか。あら。
What was that about?
ハゲが出てきたよ。
He didn't look like military. I swear I've seen his face before. Somewhere.
Match found. Ruslan Ismailov, former leader of NGFP, the group that fought for Novoslava's liberation.
ハゲは
He
み
was
んな同じ
confirmed
に見
dead 2
える。
years ago, in April of 2125.
The hero of Novoslava's revolution. That can't be him. He's dead. He was assassinated right after the city was liberated.
That is correct. His face is a 98.3% match to images on file. Barring the existence of an identical twin, it is unlikely that was anyone else.
A twin. Wouldn't that be convenient? But then,
ハゲのゾンビは
who was that?
死体を調べる。玉だけもらいたい。何か始まった。
Don't move.
おい。
I believe that's my line, Mr. Dead Man. You aren't Ruslan.
Ruslan? Why did you say that name? Tell me what's going on.
Ruslan Ismailov, Novoslava's fallen hero, was just here.
He was
怖い
here?
顔のおっさん出てきた。
What are you talking about? He's dead.
Honestly, I don't quite believe it myself. I know he was assassinated by someone called...
Leonid Osterman, a former member of Ruslan's liberation group. He was arrested, charged with murder, and sentenced to death. There are records that his punishment was carried out that same year.
Where is he? Where did Ruslan go?
こいつも
He
似
left.
たようなもんか。
You just missed him. Who was that guy?
That was Leonid Osterman, a former member of Ruslan's liberation group. He was charged with murder and sentenced to death. There are records that his punishment was carried out that same year. Inexplicably, both his appearance and voice print match the records.
Another ghost.
ネタこむりしすぎちゃうか。なんかアイテムないかな。ライナー。うにゃーにゃ。
Olga, I have bad news. A short time ago, the Ruthenia army decided to retreat from Novoslava.
What do you mean, retreat? It hasn't even been half a day. Koshka,
変なニュースばかり
is
や。
there any other way I can meet up with the army?
残念
Continue
な。
west as planned. There are private container ships moored in the harbor. It is possible to escape if you are able to board one.
The Garmonians are heading to the harbor too, aren't they? I've got a bad feeling about this.
チャプター終わった時にセーブ画面が出て、後編のが一番気になる。オートセーブはされてるみたいやけど。こいとの冒頭でもだけ見ておしまいにするか。こいつ。ここでも落とせる、されるんやな。
Tell me where Ruslan is. I'm going after him.
Leonid Osterman, former elite of NGFP, the group that fought for Novoslava's liberation. Sentenced to death for murdering Ruslan, the group's leader, and executed later that year. Official records confirm the death of condemned inmate D105. You. I am unsure how to best classify your existence.
I was falsely accused. Overwrite those damned records. Truth is, I'm still kicking. Classify me however you like.
I will reserve judgment until the present situation has been dealt with. For the moment, you are now under my supervision, D105.
Piece of crap AI.
The Garmonia army is patrolling the perimeter. I advise you acquire a weapon immediately.
また同じマップ。
If you know where I can find a weapon, hurry up and say so.
There are remnants of a battle fought within a nearby building. It seems the Ruthenian troops barricaded themselves inside, but they were all killed. It is possible you will be able to procure some weapons and ammunition there. Transmitting coordinates to your device.
罠やな。
Nearby survivor located.
ちゅうわけで、
Transmitting
今日は
coordinates to your
この
device.
辺りにしとくか。次回もおっさんの活躍にご期待ください。ほなお疲れ。またね。